Hi. Hi, this is Beckar Wozat, coming to you not live from the Wozcast. I'm here with my bread in hand and my torch in the other hand, and I wanted to show you a bunch of things that have happened. If I could get this stupid thing out of the camera. Oh, here we go. Okay, first of all, we're on 18W50A. Right. Not a problem. Secondly, we've gone back to regular vanilla textures, which is to say the new textures, because I've decided I'm going to try to get used to them. Also because I'm sick of Faithful being the classic, and I want to see the new ones. I'd like to see a Faithful based on the classic text, on the new textures. I could change those textures anytime I want to. It's weird to see regular smooth stone looks like that, and then dirt. No, I've lost count. I've lost count. That's just great. Like down there. We've got a bunch of things here, and then I'm looking desperately. See, I got 2 diamonds. I've taken them with me because I want that 3rd diamond as soon as possible, because I've got to make obsidian. I've got to get obsidian pretty quickly so I could get the hell out of this world. But I wanted to show you some of the... Great. Been doing this for quite a while. Couple of days. No. There were no diamonds, and so that was really upsetting me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be okay. Excellent. These are very, very interesting textures. I think I like the granite a little bit more. It's this reddish color. You'll remember that. I was just there the other day. I picked up a lot more stuff, but none of it was diamond. I was really upset. Okay, the first thing that you'll notice, besides the fact that everything is reverted to the old textures, very interesting things have happened. Right. What's the other one? That's changed slightly. It's got a tiny amount of color to the gray. It's an interesting gray. All right. Yeah. Where's some of that stuff we can look at? Oh, it's over here. That's not too different, but we got some right here. The stuff is really great. Look at that. That is really weird. It's an entirely new texture. It's entirely different. It's not just the same texture with a little edges thing to it. So that's quite interesting. Now, here's the first thing that you'll notice. Look in that direction. Press Z. Yes, you can now zoom. Oh, look at that. Instead of the Optifine zoom, you can now zoom this way, and it stops you. It doesn't automatically drift a little bit like it does with Optifine. And it has to be Z, unfortunately. You can't press C or other. But I like the idea that you can now zoom in for a closer look at what I didn't know we had some stuff over there. But then you see it comes back, and then it comes back, and then you see that stuff. So it didn't work very well. But that's a nice thing here. Now the next thing is, look when I access the menu, look at the background. It blurs it out. That's awesome, so you can concentrate on this, but it doesn't blur it out so much that you can't see what's actually going on. You can even still see the torches up there are still burning like that. That's pretty cool. What else? Well, might as well show you. Barrels. Yes, barrels. Last episode I mentioned fish barrels, didn't I? Well, this episode, it's almost like they were listening to me, and they said, you know, you're right. You shouldn't have said fish barrels only, because that was a dumb idea. So here are barrels. And yes, they're not like modded barrels. You can put different things in them. Huh? How is that possible? So it's basically a regular chest. Let's see. Do I have any, where's the wood? Wood. You know what? Alright, I'll just take 2. And I'll call somebody in the morning. Okay, so what we have is... I do have some slabs, so I'll need some slabs. So I'll show you this. This is very similar to the old modded barrel. That's it. That's the recipe for barrels. Planks on the sides and a slab on top and bottom. Now, if you know anything about the old barrels, the ones in the original mod that had barrels, it was like this. That was for factorization. And you put a chest inside of it was the mod, the Java mod. So this is not too dissimilar and is therefore a good thing. But now it takes up less, or fewer I should say, resources, so we don't need to make these anymore if we're just going to have single barrel instead of single. If we're going to just have a single chest, we don't need single chest, because you can put things on top of the barrels and they'll still open, whereas these can't have anything on top of them other than chests, slabs, and I think upside down stairs. Okay. Next. What the heck is this? This is my ultimate crazy smelter. What did I call it? I called it the Omnismelter, and it's exclusive to 1.14. Oh boy, how does this work? Well, first of all, we've got this. This is a smoker. What the smoker does, the smoker you drink, the player you get. No, wait. The smoker, it says oven because you put food in there, and it cooks the food. And that reminds me, I was going to take this, because I didn't want that there. I wanted to push this over here. I want it to be that, goes into that, goes into that, goes into that, and then it goes into there, even though that means there's an extra step. But I wanted to do that. And then it goes into the bottom one over here, which I don't have anything in at the moment, but we're going to. Alright, so let's say we were going to do 64. So what we do is, we put 61 in there, and the ore smelter, we put the 3 in there. That goes straight into there. Oh, it's already got some birch saplings, which also look different now. Well, that's good. But these haven't gone yet. You'll find there's 31 here and 30 here, but we didn't put anything in there. We always put them in the top, but if you just want to put them in one of them, the ones on this side, you can do 8. Let's see what happens. 4 in each one of them. Good. This one doesn't have anything in it, but you want to put anything in these. I see that's wasting some there. But you can only put ore in this, and ore. And it, so you put it in the, you put you put the coal and such like at the top, and it trickles down to that chest and to the chest there. And then from those chests it goes down to these 4 things. And that's the sum total of this mess. And it is mess, and it's nighttime. And I'm really upset because I wasn't looking at the number. There wasn't a number on the screen right there. So I gotta go into my little bed. Oh, that is so cool looking. Isn't it? Isn't it? Okay. We're getting there. Okay, the first thing we gotta do is we gotta drop everything off. And we'll be going... Let's see, we need 3 for that. Miscellaneous blocks? Yeah, miscellaneous blocks. Dirt, I think, is the second one. Oh, it's still the first one. Andesite, andesite, andesite. I'm gonna miss this place. I'm gonna really, really miss this place. Alright, that's the other thing is... But why make coal blocks if you can't split a coal block among 4 furnaces? And the simple answer to that is the coal block is not for putting in these furnaces. It's for better storage in this. But we'll also put some of those in there. Charcoal graphics are different. Everything's graphics are changing. Buckets are different. I really don't like a lot of these changes, but I want to get used to them. This is like a texture pack I'm not particularly happy about. And that's how it goes. Okay. I also want to make a diamond sword. But I think I'll hold off on that. Because I have so few diamonds, mostly. These are okay. Alright, we're getting there. The other thing I gotta take with me... Those shears look weird. Is a flint and steel, obviously. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. I want to see what the stuff looks like today. I really don't want to do that. Looking at these graphics is just so weird. And without a mini-map, I don't know where I am. I think it's this way. No, that's a dead end. Oh, this is so weird. I think it's zooming too much. Do you think it zooms too much? That's it. That's the one. There might be a closer one. Bucket at the ready. Oh, boy. Oh, that looks so different now. All right. Yeah, what we gotta do is we gotta do what we do every time we do one of these. Is we gotta cut around the obsidian so that we don't have any surprises when we mine out an obsidian block. This doesn't take too long, unless we drop stones. Okay. I'm gonna make room for this. We'll start by doing the one in the, maybe not the center. Oh, we gotta dig out the edges. That's right. We don't have to dig out all the edges, just out one side. So we could start on this. Takes as long as ever. Ooh, ice bucket challenge. Nice. So a little talk while mowing the lawn here. So, apparently Hypixel has taken all that money from donations and done a bunch of other things, and they've created a new type of Minecraft called Hycraft or something like that. And it looks really cool. And I suppose you're probably wondering what it is I think about it. If you've been on any of my Discord that I frequent, then you already know what I have to say about it, and you already know that it's not very favorable. I thought I'd defend this position. Okay, first let's get this out of the way. It does look cool. I've seen the graphics, I've seen the video. It certainly looks like they put together an attractive package. But you don't judge a book by its cover. And it is a book. It's a book without our access to seeing the words or pictures of the inside of the book. We only have the cover of the book, as it were. What is wrong? I looked at their website. I looked very carefully at their website. And you know what? I didn't see any reference to how much better the game is when it comes to some of the schematics of the game. For example, how high can you build? How deep can you dig? They talk about deep and they talk about high, but they don't say how high. They don't even say frog or jump or whatever. You want to know how high? Well, they didn't tell you. I guess they want you to sign up for the beta. Well, there have been other games that I've played where I'd ordered the game before it came out. Now, if I could have ordered Minecraft before it came out, I certainly would have, because it's certainly the kind of thing that I did. But we're not talking about Minecraft. We're talking about this high thing. And we're talking about a bunch of other things. Wait, I should be on this side. We're talking about a bunch of things. No Man's Sky. Yes, No Man's Sky. That came out. That was terrible at first. Because We didn't know it was going to be that unfinished. The premise was great, and eventually they delivered on most of their promise. Most, not all. But, that's pretty good. Recently I've been updating No Man's Sky, but I haven't been playing it, which is why you haven't seen me do any videos on it. I really don't want to do videos on it. Because it's not the best game to do videos on. Maybe I could do a live stream on it or something. If I could do live streams. So my answer is, this game, this whatever it is. I keep saying Hypixel, but Hypixel is the name of the company that made it. They were the guys who did all those Hypixel servers. And they must have made a lot of money. Oh, I got enough, I got enough obsidian. Right, well. Let's put this here. There. Oh! Alright, well I could always use a little more stone. Okay, so what am I talking about? They don't give you any of the specifics. Their FAQ doesn't list anything. They just say, oh yes, we got a procedurally generated world. Okay, how big is the world? Well, they didn't say. Maybe it's the... let me explain. There's a game called Dragon Quest Builders. Maybe you've heard of it. Dragon Quest Builders. Oh, it's the middle of the night. Oh, that's good. Dragon Quest Builders is basically Dragon Quest. I hope I don't get ambushed. I hate getting ambushed. I've been ambushed and a creeper blew up. And that was the episode I was recording and I eventually threw away because it wasn't very good footage. So, Dragon Quest Builders is awesome, but you can't build very high. You can't dig very deep. There's no incentive to. There's not too much block-wise for decorations. And what I see is I don't see a game that is guaranteeing that it's going to have any of that. So what does that mean? Do I want to sign up for the beta? If I sign up for the beta and I am disappointed, can I get my money back? Because I think I will need to get my money back. Okay, where am I going to put this? I was thinking of putting the obsidian... Oh, I just had a thought. The magic inherent in this portal might still somehow be active if we could activate it. Maybe not. Water? Nope. Anything in here? I'm getting used to this texture pack of vanilla-esque. Not perfect, but it's better than nothing. I still like the idea of being able to look at something at a distance. That's awesome. Really, there's a lot they've added. I haven't mentioned the villages that they've added stuff to. Uh-oh. Sounds like it's on the second floor, but that can't be right. No. I'm not hearing it properly. Interesting picture. Okay, you know what? I think that this 3D, this sense around kind of thing has got to stop. I am not hearing them properly. Where are you? Well, I just have to leave whatever it is, wherever it is. It's not through here, is it? The dining hall that has never been, and it may never will be, until I can come back here and do some work on it. Alright, where am I going to put this? This room is for planning. This room is probably going to be a bedroom. And that leaves this room and that room. I think this room is not finished. The floor is wrong, for one thing. So let's see if the room in here looks a little better. Yeah, the floor is not perfect, but this is a good place to put... We could also put it here. No, we can't put it here. Alright, so we'll put it here. It's not an odd number, it's an even number. How about over here? No. Well, we could do 16 by 16 without it being... One, two, three, four. But then we gotta find a way to light those up. Okay, ready to go. So what I'm saying is don't trust Hypixel until we get some better numbers. What are the numbers for Hypixel? How high up can you build? How deep can you dig? How big is the world? What kind of monsters are in it? How many different kinds of monsters are it? Is there a creeper-like monster? Are there mine carts? You know, is there flight? Does it have to be flying machines or does it have to be elytras? I'd really rather see flying machines of some kind. More importantly, and this is the big one, is it cubic chunks? That is to say, is it a world size that could be as tall or deep as we want? What are the ores like? What are the tools like? What are the devices like? You know, we have to know these things. If nobody's going to tell me any of these things, then I'm not going to recommend the game, and I'm going to tell people not to get the game. Yes. Let me see over here. Let's see if we've got any... Yeah, look, particles! Particles in the corridor! There's a problem with the magic of this world. And now we are going to go, for the first time in this map, into the Nether and see what is in there. And this is a no-horse portal. Because it's too narrow. You don't get horses in here. Here we go. Okay, the first thing I see is Nether Wreck that looks different. It makes this a little more visible, and that looks different. Lava looks pretty much the same. Glowstone. Glowstone also looks different, and it's also not lit properly. World is a little taller. What's the level? 83... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Might be enough. That might be right below the ceiling. On the other hand, I don't know. Pigmen look the same. Can't see the soul sand very well. There's some. It's pretty similar. Faces are a little less distinct, but remember, this isn't the other kind of thing. Let's just get a few samples. Let's not go overboard. 6, 7, 8. Now let's take all 10. Oh, there's more. We'll need at least 16. Mushrooms over there. And I don't know if that portal will take me back where I was. I want to... I'm not 100%... Oh, look at that! But this isn't perfect. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So this is an ideal place to put this, for the most part. I didn't get a good look at the X, Y, Z coordinates, though. Yeah. Oh, magma blocks, they look the same. Well, I have to say that these textures are certainly very different and I am not yet used to them. I would love to see what they can come up with. I may have to make new ones. Alright, here we go. We're going back. I am sad that this goes into the Nether instead of going to the new dimension that I must go to. It's really too bad. I can't wait to get down there. But, well, it went back safely, so there's no problem. Okay. Iron for anvil for making barrel upgrades. We're not using the barrel mod anymore. We've got regular barrels now. They're part of the game now. Yellow stained glass. That's what I wanted to know. Okay. North platform goes through rock. North platform. Which way is north? North platform goes through rock. Oh, they're talking about in the air tonight. Alright. So we read that portal back to 112. Gotta add another one. Realign Nether portal. And then explore Nether fort. I can't think of what else there was. Oh, finish platform to village. There. Because I wasn't done with that. And that's before we get out of here. And then what? Then we gotta get out of here. Nighttime. Yeah, see, now that I found a village, I have to find another village because I didn't know they were going to do this to the villages in the game. They did it to the villages in the game. I mean, come on. I mean, wherever it is, I have to find another village. I don't know where I'll find another village. I searched a very long time to find the one I found. And that is still closed. Will it remain closed forever? If I am forced to stay on this map and can't go back or can't go to a 112.2 world, hopefully the one I was on, then I'm going to have to recreate in this world the donation incentive. Let me explain. For those of you who are here recently, we have a donation incentive. If you've donated to me on Patreon, then I put your name up as an official donor. But since there isn't anything like that, we're going to have to make a donation room. I have a bedroom upstairs, but I think I'd rather have a downstairs bedroom. This looks kind of nice. We need a bigger room for donations, even if we don't have a room for donations. Now, through that door is going to be the next room for all this. So that's out. So we're probably going to have to dig down from here. And from there as well. How are we going to do this? Well, one way I had in mind was this only goes out to here, and then we have 3 here. We could just have there be more stairs down from here, and that's what we're going to do. But what I want to do is I want to clear out this dining hall first. I will clear out this dining hall off camera. It is so weird to see all these new textures, good or bad. They are very interesting. And just like that, I have it. I have done a lot of things during the few hours. Actually, look at that. Yes, the diorite polished looks great. What's really great about this diorite polished is It's slabs. So I was able to get more of it. We got little crappy stairs over here. Going up here to another little dining area. Or maybe this will be where we prepare the food. I don't know. Do you want to prepare the food up here? Or you prepare the food down here and you dine up here? I don't know what we're going to do. Getting a little bit of lag, but that's because I had to log back on to play the game. To record this. Because otherwise it won't record properly. I could talk about that. Anyway, this room is finished. I just have to put up tables. Probably make them out of a dark color wood. We got dark wood somewhere. I don't know. These are nice. Of course, unfortunately, I looked at the sign in the planning room. The sign in the planning room said yellow. And I'm like, okay. Should have probably been black. Well, you know, yellow it is. I actually think yellow is pretty nice. It really brightens up the room. Unfortunately, it reminds me of an old Lego space set. From the 1970s. Good old Lego space. Anyway, here's the room. We'll have a big table here. And on that side, we'll have another big table. And beyond that, I don't know what we'll have. Or are these been emptied? Yes. Planning room now has... Look for stronghold. Why? Well, maybe since the nether portal didn't take us anywhere, that the end portal might take us somewhere. Don't know yet. Realign nether portal. Explore nether fort, which we found. Finish platform to village. Yeah, that wasn't very done. Yeah, we're going to find a way to reignite the portal. Until then, I've blocked it up with dirt. And, what else? Oh! That's now the main bedroom, like I said we were going to do. That's called nether here nor there. I hate stupid puns like that. This is going to go down here to another level. We'll probably have a tree farm. Although I have to admit, I don't know where we're going to really put the tree farm. We could have one here. I don't know. Gonna work on that. Tree's not done growing. See, look at, there's only room for 6 trees in this area. That's terrible. And I still need a little bit more. I've only got 14 logs. Oh, I didn't put the slopes. Strips. Away. Away with floods. These should go over here. Because that and that. What else I gotta do? Show you one more thing. Grow faster trees. Converted the boy, I'm stuttering a lot today. Converted them to blue sheep. My stock in trade. Livestock in trade. Alright, that's not funny. Finished all the windows on the outside on the first floor, or ground floor if you're British. And yes, there's inside panels as well. And then over here, I've done another... Wait, what was that? Oh, that's just there. Okay, as you know, we had... We could use this. We had this here, and we're still going to have that, and we're still going to use that. But we're also planning on having something go around that way if we can. So we got 2 different ones. And I've dug this out, or I've enclosed this area. It's actually in a hollow space in there. We're not using it yet. But it's nice to have one. We'll probably put something else here. I don't know what. Have to decide first what we're going to dig this out for, because I want to find a place to put some cactus, as well as have these. And maybe some... Are you done yet? One more. Okay, well, I got to do some of this off camera again. But we're done with this episode, really. We've done a lot. I've dug up some trees. I've dug out some sand. We're working on our way towards working on the second floor of this, digging out the bottom, finishing the dining area, starting a tree farm, a proper tree farm. And soon we will start researching into how to reactivate that portal or to create a new one that works. You can count on it. And so we'll see you next time. And remember, kids, some things can't be escaped. It's a hard lesson we have to learn in life. But remember, always, always keep your chin up. And always remember, things can get better. They don't always, but they can. And we will try. Thank you.